Good morning, everyone. I thought I would just record a quick video for you to give you an update. Most of you have your need statements graded and loaded as of this morning. Make sure that you open the Word doc so that you see all of the edits and comments and suggestions I've made. Most of these you will need to put into your final draft if you want it to earn as many points as possible. So this is the part in the semester where I have to get a little tougher here with you. I do this work so that you can make your final product as great as possible. But I also want to tell you, in terms of building your skill, grant writing is about getting money for needy causes, okay? You're kind of a salesperson. You're basically asking someone with a lot of money to open up their bank account and give you money. So why should they do that? You're not a sleazy car salesperson, no offense to car salespeople, but you are a convincing, well-educated marketer of ideas, okay? So you're a leader who is encouraging people to fund change. They are not going to do that, however, if your proposal is not well written, if it is not evidence-based, if you are not citing sources, and if your needs aren't clearly stated. So this is why I had several activities, several exercises where we identify needs. I want you to put your needs, gut-wrenching needs, in the very first sentence. I should be feeling like I was punched in the stomach when you tell me the needs, okay? I really want you to say, as you're reading this back to yourself, okay, so what? So someone is saying, oh, high schoolers have a tough time transitioning into adulthood. I'm reading from, I'm giving you guys examples from some of your work. That may be true, but why? Why do I care? Who cares? How sad? No, it's not sad. What makes it sad is if you say 11% of female teens are now committing suicide in the United States. That's an attention grabber. Start with something like that. I have up here on the screen, Keisha, I hope you don't mind, but we've already published all of these on Blackboard. So I want to bring your attention to the third column. When I had you do that table on what the evidence is of the problem, right there, so right here, evidence of the problem is where you should start when you go to edit your needs statement. So see how Keisha has put in here, only 18% of Bronx students earned a Regents diploma. Oh my gosh, that's a really low number. And then if we go down here further, dropout rates for students with disabilities residing in the poorest Bronx neighborhoods are three times that of those people who live in more affluent areas. You could start with this right here, or this statistic right here. First sentence, bam, punch your reader in the stomach. Why do you want to do that? Because you're asking them for a lot of money, okay? All the other stuff that's extraneous about how great your organization is, how many people you've served, that's interesting. That shows that you can run a program or that you guys have been around for a while. But that should not be in the first paragraph or even second paragraph of your needs statement. As I said several times, I want statistics, well-documented statistics on who's dying, basically. What is it that you're doing that will punch me in the stomach and make me wake up and say, oh my gosh, there's a huge problem. What are we going to do about it? At the end of the needs statement, because you have been driving home these stats and punching your reader in the stomach over and over again so that they're saying, oh my God, this is awful. What can we do? What we need is a superhero. At the very end of your needs statement, you're going to introduce that superhero, which is you. You've got this great idea to solve this huge, horrible problem, okay? So as you go through my editing marks, and there are many, don't get too freaked out by all the red. Really take them to heart as this is how I'm going to make my final proposal better when I submit at the end of the semester. So for most of you, I said, okay, all this background about your organization is nice. You put it in at the end of the needs statement when your reader is wondering, oh my gosh, what can we do? There's your answer. And you transition to the next section, which we're working on now, goals and objectives, or goals and outcomes. What can be done? A 1 or 2 sentence transition to, okay, so this is all horrible. Everything I've talked about from this point forward, or from your needs statement, is horrible. Here's what we're going to do about it. Here's where you say, I have a solution. I'm the superhero. Here's what we're going to do. And in the next section, I will tell you about the goals and objectives. Okay, so hopefully that will make sense. Please do read all of those things, take them to heart. If you have questions, then email me and we'll set up a time. You know that I have office hours on Tuesdays, but I can see you in the evenings as well. And then finally, referencing. I have requested, not just requested, but I'm requiring APA referencing. That's not something that should be new to you at this point. Most of you are in your last year, I believe, of this program. So you need to, in order to earn a master's degree, you absolutely have to know how to use academic referencing. I'm posting on our website some links to APA reference guides, and you know, the library has those. You could just do Google for how do I reference things. There's also a great referencing website where you can put in information and it can help you write the actual reference. But that needs to be done. That's a requirement for your final project. For this assignment, I didn't take points off, but I noted several times, where's the APA referencing? So make sure you put that on there. That was in your instructions. And I will repeat that over and over again. But on the final draft of your proposal, if there is no APA referencing, there will be major deductions and points, okay? Otherwise, everybody is doing great. You all have fabulous projects. There are needs there. My job is to just guide you into how to write those needs as convincingly as possible. Because remember, you're competing against other people who have very compelling needs, who have compelling projects. Your job is to make yours the most compelling so that your funder wants to give you money first and foremost, okay? Hope you have a great day. Stay healthy.